Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Well, have you heard the word about the bird and the spider? It wiggled and wriggled and jiggled inside her. Well, have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round a twist? Have you ever felt like this?
Bronson!
What?
Did you pick one for me in the next race?
Bronson, it's already got sultanas.
And nuts?
And raisins. It doesn't need any.
Boogies.
Or goobies.
Funny.
Every corner of this lighthouse is filled with useless rubbish.
You're right. Let's have a big clean-up. Everything old and useless goes.
Oh, come on, Dad. You can stay.
Oh, funny.
You need any of these?
I don't care, Faith. At the moment, I can only think about
Anthony.
You're just jealous. No, you can throw it away. It's all kid stuff.
Bronson! It feels so good. Getting rid of the old and making way for the future.
No more rubbish left in my room.
Michael! Michael used to be such a big part of my life.
Must have a flat battery.
Veronique, remember this doll? You used to be so attached to her.
Come on, Dad, that's ancient history.
Cuddle me! She was always crying out for a cuddle. Nearly drove us crazy.
Remember when I used to turn on the music box and sing her to sleep?
Hey, what happened to his nose and chin?
Fell off.
Hey, Linda, maybe I could do some plastic surgery for you. What do you think? Dr. Bronson, on the case.
Is that real?
Check this out, guys.
I don't want to know anything about that love book. I read one of those poems to old Nell and she went all crazy about it.
It was such a beautiful thing, Robert. I mean, you're 14, she's 110. She was so hot for you. And still, you wouldn't let her go the French kiss.
I'm just trying to say, be careful. That book's bad news.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it before. I'm not going to read it. I'm not that stupid. I'm going to get some bunny to read it for me.
I just love the way Anthony does his hair. I love the way he thinks. The way he
Oh,
comes up...
Grips, you are so smart. Yes.
You only love him because you read that poem too.
Yeah, he's just got that certain something. I love the way you wear your glasses.
The way Shakespeare weaves a web of words is simply so...
Wasteful? Wasteful? Yeah, there's too many words. I mean, the action bits, the killing and stuff is really great. But speaking, the dialogue, it just kind of gets in the way. Well, I've been reading these poems, and they're really grouse. And I was thinking maybe someone with a good speaking voice, someone like Linda, could read them to the class. Give us a bit of a demo?
Oh, far be it for me to discourage your obvious interest in the more refined use of the English language. Linda, would you mind giving us a demo?
Do I have to?
Oh, it won't hurt you, Linda. It's only poetry.
You stand on a cliff by the sea of love. You dive into the ocean, but you do not drown.
Oh, Grips is gone.
It's the power of love.
This is my book. It was given to me by Snorris in the Viking.
Let's not talk about possessions. when we just found each other?
I think I'd better confiscate this book.
But, sir...
Perhaps if I wear my glasses like this, huh?
Doesn't matter how you wear your glasses. You'll always look like a dork. Will you stop looking at me like that?
The way you read that poem was so beautiful, Linda.
And the way you looked at me.
Oh, like the way your father first looked at me.
Yeah, it nearly made me sick.
Oh.
If I ever see him again, it will be way too soon.
Hi, Linda. I thought I might find you here.
On account of this being where I live.
Oh, getting rid of this rubbish feels so
Yeah,
good.
we're not holding on to anything.
No hordes around here.
We don't want any clutter. We say bye-bye to the past.
It's always good to see you, Linda. It's really meaningful. It's great to see you're not into hoarding. Cool.
Bronson!
What?
How many times have I told you?
Snot, Dad. It's this old glue I found. Sticks your fingers together and everything.
Don't pick your nose.
I won't, Dad.
Back to work.
Good night. Is that you, Bron? It was Veronique. She was right here on my bed.
Veronique, the doll.
Yeah. She jumped up onto my bed. She was crawling towards me saying, cuddle me.
The doll jumped up onto your bed.
Yeah.
And talk to you.
Yeah, she like she used to. She's got to be around here somewhere.
Okay?
Are you okay, Bron?
Neck's a bit tight. I can't really get my head through.
Do you want a hand?
No, I'll be okay.
Well, looks like your scream must have scared her off.
But you believe me, don't you, Faye?
Sure, Linda. Good night.
She was here, Dad. I swear she was here.
I believe you, sweetie. We'll have a good look for her in the morning. You try and get some sleep. Okay?
Okay, Dad.
Just remember, I'm just upstairs. Good night.
Night.
Sleep tight.
She was there, Dad. She was.
Oh, I believe you, sweetie. Morning, Bron.
How's it going, Quasimodo?
I'm feeling a bit sick. Might just get some food and go and sit up in my room.
Well, what sort of sick? In your tummy?
Or in your head?
Yeah, up around my head.
Hey, you guys, something really weird has been happening around here. You know all that stuff we threw out? Well, it crept back inside when we weren't looking.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I did bring a few odds and ends in, but that's because I'm working on a new sculpture. It's sort of out with the old, in with a new kind of sculpture.
Yeah, Dad's a junk magnet.
Well, it must run in the family because all of your stuff has missed you so much it's crept back in and hidden in your room. You know what I mean, Linda?
Morning, James.
Hi, Linda.
Hey.
I was just passing by and I thought you might want someone to carry your books to school.
I can't believe you're in love with my sister.
And why wouldn't he be in love with me?
Yeah, Linda's the most
Shut
beautiful...
up, Cribs.
Oh, but...
It's no use, Cribs. It's not going to come to anything.
Okay.
Cuddle me.
I'm trying to be brave.
Have you done that Shakespeare assignment? Yep. Oh, can I borrow it? 'Cause I haven't done it. Sure.
Instead of Shakespeare, I was thinking we should make up our own play about this handsome, sensitive guy.
Oh, look at this. Linda's taking her dolly to school.
Give it back, please.
Hey, look, guys. If Linda wants a doll, she's allowed to have one, okay?
Oh, yeah, and I'll bring him a G.I. Jake doll and they can get together. Right.
Here you are, Linda. The little girl in you is a big part of why I love you. You don't need to be ashamed of your dolly.
I'm not ashamed of my dolly. Just leave me alone!
Hey, she's talking to her dolly, Wally.
Or maybe it's a talking dolly.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. She's not hurting anyone. Linda, wait for me.
Is that what happens when you fall in love, eh?
I don't reckon it'll catch on, Rabbit. Let's get the doll.
Yeah.
Rabbit's going into his warren where no man has gone before.
Boy, am I glad to get rid of that doll. Everything is just going weird on me.
I know what you mean. Faye thinks we're all crazy. Bronson's still up in his room.
And it just won't take anything seriously.
That doll is driving me crazy.
Linda's paranoid about losing a childhood. I have trouble expressing my emotions. Bronson, will you come down here now? And Faye thinks it's all a reaction to her.
Maybe she's angry because I rejected her.
When did you reject her?
I only threw her in the recycling bin.
Who, Faye? Is this some sort of hip slang?
Dad, it's ready.
Great. This will get him. He can't resist crumble. Ah!
Tell Bron.
The crumble's ready.
This'll get him, Dad. This'll get him.
I'm not going to think about her anymore. Dolls are just a thing of the past.
Where's my Michael doll?
Bronson! Apple crumble. The elephant man has left his cage for his daily feed. This particular species is very rare. In fact, you can't get that sort of jumper anywhere these days.
Hey, that's not fair. Using food to trap somebody.
This is exactly the sort of thing that's driving Faye mad.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not, Dad. There was this one booger that was driving me crazy, and when I went up, I forgot I had super glue on my finger. It's been stuck up there since last night. Super glue really works, but...
Anyone see my Michael doll?
I thought you'd grown out of dolls.
Cuddle me!
Did you hear that?
Linda, I think this doll thing's getting a bit out of control.
She's back, and she's not happy. You thought you could get away. Again, Dolly. I do not want to cuddle you.
That's okay, I can wait.
Right.
I was just passing by. Thought I might stop in.
You ready, son?
Say,
Hello.
You sure you didn't bring her back from the recycle bin?
Who, Faye?
is Faye getting recycled?
Bet she's gone upstairs.
When did you go upstairs?
I didn't even hear her come home.
So Linda,
1, 2.
I can see you're a bit standoffish when we're with other people. You don't want to let your guard down. But I know underneath that cool exterior, you're really kind, and warm, and gentle, and sensitive.
Told you she was back.
But why would Faye trash your room?
I'm not talking about Faye, I'm talking about Veronique, the doll.
Oh, Veronique, the doll. Well, that's a pretty small doll to do all this. I mean, maybe if it was a big doll...
You don't understand this doll. She's totally crazy.
No one wants to be unhappy, do they? And that's just how I feel, you know? When I'm away from you, I just feel blue.
When I get hold of that doll, I'm gonna kill it.
Are you saying the doll's alive?
Of course the doll's alive! A dead doll's not gonna trash my room, is it?
Of course not.
But obviously Veronique isn't here anymore, so we may as well look somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Whatever you reckon.
Let's go outside, okay?
Oh, okay, Linda. Whatever you say. It was really interesting. It was really good being up in your room, Linda. I really enjoyed it.
2.
You need a hand, Mr. T?
No, everything's under control. 1, 2, 3. Let her rip!
Let's go to Plan G, Dad.
Well, thanks for walking down the stairs with me. It was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Maybe later we could go up and come back down again.
Maybe some other time.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I really feel as if we're connecting.
Hasta la vista, Dolly.
This won't hurt a bit. Position 1. Oil. Position 2. A 1. A 2. A 3. Swab. Hey, Bronson. I hope you've learned a lesson from this.
You bet. This glue is the best glue in the world.
I'll take care of the glue.
I'll give you a cuddle you'll never forget. Well, hello, Dolly. Why don't you cuddle my stick?
Cuddle me!
No, you don't.
Cuddle me! Sounds good, huh? Thought I'd give him a bit of extra grunt. Cuddle me!
That's who she was after. She was after Michael all along.
Oh, I thought you were throwing those two out.
I thought I might hold on to him for a little while. Didn't want to split them up.
Bron? Could someone call the doctor for me? I'm having a bit of trouble dialing.
What do you mean?
Oh, that glue really works, doesn't it?
Have you ever felt like this? Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? If all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put me back together again, I'd say, rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Hey! Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. I can hear myself say, this is not my day. I'm saying one day, you won't believe it anyway. Hear myself say, this is not my day. I'm saying one day, you won't believe it anyway. Hear myself say, this is not like this. I'm saying strange things happen. I going round the twist. Hear myself say, this is not like this. Strange things happen. I going round the twist. Have you ever felt like this? How strange things happen. Are you going round the twist? Have you ever
times you been out for a duck twist? 16? Was it 17? Quack, quack. You're quacked, Twist.
Relax and hit it to me.
Runs! You should have seen Gribbs' face. Oh, come on, Gribbs. It was just a game. It doesn't mean anything.
A rose for a rose?
Thank you.
So I'll see you around.
Okay.
Hear the way she said okay? It's like she said, okay. We're really getting close to some sort of commitment.
Wow. If that's what I get for a glass of water, I'll bring a jug next time. I gotta go. Bye.
See you, Faye.
Name's Derek. I'm looking for any odd jobs.
What sort of work do you do?
I speak 11 languages. I've travelled every continent and sailed the 7 seas. I've been a miner for gold. I've tilled the soil. I've been a riverboat captain. I've divined for water. I've harnessed the rain. I've captured the wind and touched the sun.
Do you think you could weed that garden over there?
It would be a great honour, sir.
How do you design water?
You divine the earth for water and milk the skies for rain.
Are you like a rainmaker?
Ah, people don't believe in rainmakers nowadays. And if no one believes in you, you can't hit a 6, can you?
Oh, and I love Linda's bike and her sneakers. The way she says, okay.
Hey! How are you?
Oh, hi, Ralph.
I was just thinking about you, and here you are. What a coincidence, eh?
Look, Ralph, I'm a little bit busy at the moment and I'm selling the tickets.
You know what? I've been reading this book of poetry. It's fascinating. Linda read one of these poems in class the other day, and James Gribble was positively overcome.
Perhaps we could do it next year, or perhaps never, because actually, I'm feeling a little bit sick at the moment. In fact, Ralph, it's you. You make me feel sick.
But, you see, your smile unlocks the door to my soul. And as a summer breeze stirs dust devils of long forgotten...
Oh, Ralph. I love you.
And the way she says, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Actually, Gribbs is quite a sensitive guy. Not that I care or anything.
I'll get it. Hello, Pete Twist.
Let me speak to your sister.
Hang on. It's that sensitive guy.
Hello?
You're as ugly as a dog, and you dropped. Woof. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She was speechless. Oh, I feel so good.
Good news?
Wasn't real anyway. He was only in love with me because of that Viking book of love.
How would you know if you won't even try?
I've lost the touch.
You are so stubborn.
And you are a pain in the knee.
Human.
I just wanted to thank you for helping me hit that 6.
What am I disappearing for? I'm not scared of you. Which can only mean one thing.
Don't even think it.
What?
Well, obviously, the lad's an innocent.
You should talk. How come you're so small?
I am not short or small. In fact, I am very tall for a leprechaun.
Oh, a what?
A leprechaun, a little green person from Ireland.
Oh, I thought they were just a fairy tale, you know, a figment of the imagination.
Will you believe what you want to believe? What do you want anyway?
Well, I just wanted to know how you make it rain.
That's something we'd all like to know.
It's about faith and being in tune with the elements. And of course, you need a pure primer, like dew from a cactus rose, or tears of innocence, or mist from the hidden valley. But it's a waste of your time even thinking about it.
Look, this droughts really killing everyone. Why don't you just try to make it rain? What have you got to lose?
Top thinking, laddie.
You stay out of this.
Some people find a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I end up with a rainmaker who's scared of water.
Oh,
Which where you going, you big coot? Give way to little people. Come here, lad. Let's have a boy to leprechaun talk. He's lost all his confidence. We've got to get him back up on his feet.
What do you mean?
You owe him a favour, don't you? Well, maybe it's time you helped an old man hit a 6. Just let him know someone believes. Then he'll make it rain.
I don't know if I can do that by myself.
Of course you can. Tell your family, tell the townspeople, talk to the government and ask them if they want it to rain. You know what you have to do, don't you? Come on, what do you say? Please do a leprechaun a favour.
Okay.
Good on you, boy.
Tony!
What is it, Faye?
Something terrible's happened. Well, it's not all terrible. I mean, it's fantastic too. I mean, it's so difficult to explain. Maybe I should just come right out and say it.
Say it loud and say it proud.
I'd fallen in love with Ralph Snapper.
Ralph Snapper! I know he's so cruel. He's an idiot, but he probably can't help it.
Oh, I don't care if he's an idiot. He's the love of my life. And I'm moving in with him today.
What's so funny?
Mr. Snapper!
I'm in love with
I'll send for the rest of my things later.
You send for the rest of the things later.
Why did you choose Mr. Snapper? I mean, everyone knows he's an emotional mutant, a mental blank, a human non-event.
I know, but you haven't heard his poetry.
His poetry?
Oh, yes, he read to me from his book of poems. I'm sorry, Tony.
That's not a problem. I can handle it.
Bye.
I see an abyss.
Dad, Snapper confiscated the Viking book of love from me just after I read it to Gribbs. And Gribbs stopped loving me around the same time Faye started loving Ralph.
Right.
The spell must have shifted.
No, that explains everything. Yeah. So Faye still really loves me, even though she's in love with Mr. Snapper. It's nothing personal. It's just the poetry. I still see an abyss.
Ben, this is where I see the Feng Shui Citadel being located. The marina, the cinema complexes. This is Australia. It's for sale, and I'm selling it. And this is where you need to...
Mr. Gribble. Mr. Gribble.
Excuse me.
Mr. Gribble, I've got a friend called Derek, and he's a rainmaker.
What? Ben, please have a look at the plans. That's the... I'll be 1 minute. Please excuse me for a minute. Oh, he's a what?
A rainmaker.
I was only thinking of you.
You're only thinking about yourself. That's all you're thinking about.
Guess what? The mayor of Port Miranda's can ask you to make it rain. Isn't that great?
You're up to your old tricks again.
Oh, don't look at me. Humans.
Mr. Derek, this is Mr. Gribble, the Lord Mayor of Port Miranda.
Now, Peach told me all about you, and I want you to know we're all very excited.
Well, I'm not a rainmaker anymore.
Look, I know what it's like, mate. Rain, been there, done that, hey? Let me tell you, we've got something coming up. It's a special day, a very special day, and it requires something a little bit different. And I think
Where was I? Oh, yeah, here I am. What's going on?
I think Mr. Gribble's going to offer him a rain job.
done.
Pete, I knew you could do it.
Need to get a more mobile phone. I'm going to be calm. Cool and calm.
Derek's going to make it rain again.
Oh, don't get too excited, Pete. I remember a time when everyone got all carried away and Derek couldn't deliver. There were a lot of disappointed people.
I think you'll surprise all of you and hit a 6 first go.
Well, I hope so.
Ralph Snapper.
Hello.
Hello.
Ralph.
Yes. How are you? What?
Guess what, guys? Derek's going to make it rain.
Oh, really? What channel is it on?
No, he's going to do it for real.
Yeah, sure. Talk about getting sucked in.
You want to make a bet he makes it rain?
Sure. I'll bet you 50 cents he doesn't make it rain.
Whoa, you're on, big spender.
I'll bet you $10.
All right, you're on. So does he do a little dance?
Or does he just ring someone up and say, could you please bring on the rain? You know?
You don't actually believe he's going to make it rain tomorrow, do you?
Absolutely. Sometimes you just have to believe.
We've got a $10 bet riding on it.
Oh, woof, woof.
Shut up.
Tell you what, Twist. I'll bet you he doesn't make it rain. And if he doesn't, you can be my slave for a week. If he does make it rain, then I'm your slave for a week.
So, what's it gonna be, big guy?
You're on.
Oh, the big man steps up to bat.
Man.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, no, not again.
Reckon you broke your heart, Chris?
You okay, Mr. Twist? Sorry to hear about Miss James and...
Oh, I guess the family that gets dumped together stays together. Hey, slave boy. Woof.
Geraniums are some of my best favorite flowers.
What's his name with... What's a face?
You'll have to face him sooner or later.
It's all right. Confrontation is my middle name.
Hello, Tony. How are you?
Hey, Tony.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Port Naranda Geranium Festival. We have got... Thank you. We've got some top-shelf geraniums for you today, including, direct from Oslo, the world champion, the Jerry Schnitzler geranium. It'll take your breath away. Now, I know that some of you will be worried about the drought. You'll be wondering, will these superstar geraniums simply wilt away? Well, not in Port Naranda, they won't.
These are the things I'll be expecting you to do as my slave.
Clean out your sewage pipes with a toothbrush.
They're real dirty.
And so, to keep the water flowing, we've arranged something very special for you today. A wise old rainmaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very big Port Naranda welcome to the Rain Man.
Costume, my mum made it. Don't feel anything yet?
Oh, mate, I'm soaking wet. With tears of laughter.
I'm drowning!
Hey, Pete, you can come over later and do my schoolwork.
Let there be rain.
know, you and I got a lot in common. Both been hurt because we believed in someone. You know, sometimes a bit of confidence can make all the difference. You can be a broken man and just having one person believe in you, and you can make it. I just want you to know that I believe in you.
Thanks, Dad. I believe in you too.
I was only trying to earn some money so I can buy food and get my shoes mended.
Oh, that's just like you. You're so selfish. What about Pete? The boy was counting on you.
It's all your fault for building up his expectations.
Oh, so now it's all my fault, is it?
I really love the dancing. And the chanting. And the costume. Everyone was so happy. Always leave him laughing, eh?
I'm sorry.
It's all my fault. Always looking out for myself. When I think of all the rain we wasted, we always thought there'd be another rainbow. We took them for granted.
Days of rain and raging rivers. Too bad no one believes anymore.
It's too bad. No one believes. Yeah, well, You're probably used to everybody laughing at you. Yeah, well, it was a new experience to me, and, well, it was very enjoyable. See Derek do his magic. He's gonna make it rain.
Good.
He's gonna make it rain.
I believe someone owes me $10.
And 50 cents.
G'day, slave boy. Just came to make sure you didn't welsh on your bed.
Yeah, his dad's got a block toilet.
Yeah, Griff's is gonna let me borrow you. Oh, my boots need licking. Think I tried on something on the way over, guys. What do you reckon, eh?
I did it.
Gosh. It's raining.
Yes. He did it. He made it rain. He did it. He made it rain. Hey, slave boy. You're not going to wash in your bed, are you? Derek? Derek?
Thanks for the clothes, Pete.
Yeah, yours will be ready in a minute.
Still don't see why I have to wear Bronson's clothes.
That's the way we dress our slaves around here. And you wouldn't want to welsh in a bed, now would you, Gribbs?
Gribbs has never welshed in a bet in his life.
Exactly. Gribbs' word is his bond, isn't that right, mate?
Yeah.
First off, Linda's going to borrow you for a while.
What?
And from now on, when you talk to me, I want you to talk like a dog. You know how to talk like a dog, don't you?
Woof.
Woof? Hi, I'm looking for Pete. Woof. Come in.
I never thought I'd see you again.
I'm taking him home to Ireland.
What do you mean you're taking me home to Ireland? I'm taking myself.
I just want to thank you.
I wanted to thank him too. I want you to have one of those for your trouble.
Maybe it's just a figment of your imagination.
Whew. The imagination's a wonderful thing. So's a touch of gold.
We're delving to where no twist has gone before. The crisper. The primordial ooze which lies within. Oh, sorry, Chris, mate. I'd love to help, but I'm just really opposed to gambling.
Yeah, me too.
Feels like real gold.
And you believe that this came from a pot at the end of a rainbow?
Uh-huh.
Next thing you'll be telling us a leprechaun gave it to you.
Well, you believe what you want to believe.